Hello everybody and welcome to my channel, and today we're playing Bug Reclamation. This is Massey's deck, link to his Twitter in the description box below. So Massey placed, I think, 9th in one of the recent modern challenges, and he played Bug Reclamation. Now, what's interesting is that there are only 2 reclamations, so it's like a reclamation is like, oh, by the way, I've got this engine, and also it's a non-field of the deck bug, and I found these things very interesting. You know, it's not a field deck when you see triple breeding pool, for example. Now, Black Splash is very light. You've got 3 pushes here, 1 push here, 1 Tasigur, and that's it. So basically, I assume, I haven't played with the deck yet, turn 1 you go Triome, and then you just never find Black Souls because you don't need it, right? You've got a Watery Grave, no, you do not have any swamps, and then you go to town. So what's different between this and other bug control decks is it's still an Archmage's Charm, Force of Negation, Uro, Cryptic, push deck, but it doesn't play Opt, thank God. I hate Opt. It plays Growth Spiral, which makes sense. You want to jump from turn 2 to turn 4. Now, why would you do that? Let's look at the 4 slot. You've got Tamiyo, Collector of Tales, which I've asked Massey, says it's been overperforming. So I can't envision it being better than Jace the Mind Sculptor, but that's the point. Just because I can't envision it doesn't mean that's not true. So we'll check it out. You've got the Reclamations, you've got Cryptic, you've got Fact as your card advantage engine, alongside Archmage's Charms. So, and Fact is a very demoralizing card. I love Fact Affection. So, now, you jump from turn 2 to turn 4, which is very powerful. You also have Remand as your counterspell of choice. You've got Ice-Fang Coatl, which I am skeptical of very much. If I were to change anything just by looking at the deck list, I would immediately cut the Coatls, because you want to go turn 1 Triome, which immediately means you don't want to go, your Death Touch will be off. If you still want to go turn to Snake with 2 basic lands, Forest Island, you can't Charm, which is a very good 4-drop, a 3-drop, which you've got 4 off. So I'm interested in this tension if it occurs at all. And 1 Nexus, you don't get milled, and you've got this kind of end game that you just never lose, right? And you just loop Nexi of Fate and win through, I don't know what. You can just Uro them to death, or Ice-Fang them to death, or mill them, because you don't mill out. Sideboards are quite classic. Fail, Weather the Storm, Push, Gusts, Typhoon, Price Soup for control matchups, Ashiok, EE, I love EE, 1 Graveyard Hate, and Tasigur, which I don't know what the purpose of, but we'll probably see for ourselves. So that's the deck in a nutshell. Please remember, if you want to play such a deck and you don't have it on MTGO, you can use the code IslandsInFront and use Mana Traders and get a discount. Please also remember to subscribe, because almost over half of you who watch me right now don't subscribe, and it really does help. So thank you very much for the intro, and now let's go to match 1. Okay, we've got match 1, and I think this is a keep. So actually, let's look at the number of lands we play, right? 26, okay, 26. While this hand cannot cast the Archmage's Charm, I mean, neither can it the rest of the spells, but we play a lot of lands, so I assume 25 plus, so it's actually 26. So that's 1, it plays a lot of lands, so naturally we're going to keep drawing lands. 2, I also have 2 redraws in the form of Remand, so I don't fear missing land drops from this position. Now, unfortunately, we might be playing some kind of a mirror match. They were going to Spiral in response, yeah, I assume that would be the case. Yeah. So let's find our own Triome. Okay, the plan isn't going too well, honestly. However, if we start casting these things, whoa, I'm remanding anything that they play, yep. And if I had land drops, I probably wouldn't, but I don't. Okay, they do have lands. That's a good draw. But I'm going to still lead on Sanctuary, because I want to have turn 4 up Facts and Charm. If I lead on an island now, I potentially do not have next turn Charm or Fact. I would still need to draw another land, right? Because Sanctuary doesn't enter untapped for sure. Now they're going to Uro, which I will let resolve. Because now that, like, I don't care about their, like, they spent the whole turn, basically, now. Which I'm perfectly fine with. Waterlogged Grove, that's interesting. I don't know if it suggests anything. Or, yeah, I do not know. But I do hope they tap out for some kind of Planeswalker. That'll be good. Let's see what they're playing. Maybe a Reclamation they could play. Okay, another Uro, that's fine. So I will Fact, and then if they leak it or play some kind of counter magic of sorts, what? Halima Depths. I haven't seen this card since I stopped playing casual Magic when I began playing Magic 7 years ago. But back then I did play Halima Depths because it was so sick. You could turn one, set up your draws. What? I mean, Modern at its finest, I guess, and I bet it's a field deck, which I hope we won't have any problem beating, because we're not, but wow, that's bizarre. If you have money to play Uro, why would you play Halima Depths? That's my question. Okay, they are a field deck, so we'll see if we can contain Field of the Dead. So let's begin by Facting. They will counter it, I assume, and we will Fawn it. Yes, I will Fawn, pitching my one of the Uros. I don't need the other one, it's very expensive. So let's just Fact. Yep, let them split. I want mostly... Push is dead. So I'm taking the pile which has 3 cards without a push. Or... yeah, or a push pile, which is just better. So I don't know for now if I prefer Land Spiral or 2 lands. We'll see if that's what they settle on. So I think I'd rather have 2 lands here. Because, I mean, when I untap, I can go... I think I'd rather have 2 lands. Because, like, even though push isn't strictly dead, it's like... it's not dead, like completely dead. It's something... oh, yeah, nice. So, because the piles were close, like 2 lands versus a land spiral, I think just the push there just gives it a bit of a just kind of reason to be played. Now again, I don't know how we're doing against the Field of the deck. Field of the Dead. Yep. So we just need to combo them. I can auto yield here. Yeah, not playing field ourselves, hurting. And we don't have a Reclamation, but they've got 2 cards in hand, so I do hope they go for Uro. So I can remand it. Remanding an Uro is big game. It would eat out the whole graveyard, wouldn't it? Now, if they do nothing, I will go Spiral, Sanctuary, put Fact on top, Charm, draw 2. Probably. Now they're down almost 3 minutes on the clock. So who knows, it might come to that, which I doubt, but it might. I don't, to be honest, I don't want the game to go so long. But we'll see. Opponent's thinking, okay. So let's go Growth Spiral and step. Oh, actually, so maybe I won't put Fact on top? But what else am I doing with the Sanctuary then, really? Let's put Fact on top. And let's see if they respond. They don't, that's fine. Now I will draw 2. And I can yield through. Okay. Oh, okay, that's a good one. So I will slam a Reclamation, holding up Remand. So I can remand a Cryptic easily. Yeah, so I will. So I could remand my Reclamation, but I'd rather have Reclamation in play. So I don't mind them having Cryptic in hand if I know I have Cryptic on the Reclamation on the battlefield. They draw in response. That's fine. They fetch in response, so, you know, they probably find a tapland like a Watery Grave or an island, sure. Main deck, Spell Pierce, sure. They opt in response. I don't know why they would do it now, but that's fine. And playing opt in 2020, or 2021, I'm sorry, is just so meh. Okay, now they've got the tokens. I remand this. I have Reclamation here. I can actually push one of the tokens. Let's put this into good use. Oh, I messed up. No, I messed up. Because it would be 4. Yes, I should have floated that and cast Fact of Fiction and still hold up Cryptic. I messed up. I messed up bad. Okay, they're attacking for 6. That's fine. Now, if they play Uro, I will cast Cryptic. They will Cryptic back, and that's fine. Because I still want to get rid of that Cryptic, and that will tap them out completely, right? They've got blue, green. Yeah, and they've got everything for that. Yeah. So let's do that. But yeah, I just didn't count the mana. I was too hasty. Counter draw. This 3 as unspent mana could have been so much more. So now I assume they will counterbounce Reclamation. That's my assumption here. Oh, it just resolved. Really? So they're more afraid of what I might do then. Which is perfectly fine because I thought they should be fighting more aggressively. Really? That's just excellent. Okay. So now we can play Uro. We don't have all the green we need, but that's fine. Uro will bump our life total just a bit. Yep. Island into play. Put an island into play. Now I can cast a Tamiyo. But then they can just bounce my Reclamation. So I think I'd rather now go to end step and float the mana. So that they don't have this opening to bounce my Reclamation. And now I'll cast Fact of Fiction, holding up a bit of green mana, just in case it's relevant. I could have a Snake or a Spiral. Now I'm absolutely crypting it back. So now there's the power of double mana, right? Because they kind of bottlenecked on mana when they have 9 lands in play, right? Okay, so they will Cryptic. Now I will gladly Cryptic back, counter draw. Toop, toop. No. Can't tap this. Toop, toop. Counter draw. I will cast Nexus in response. Because I might get it from the fact now. Ooh! Let's go. Nexus of Fate versus the rest. I will absolutely take the rest. Because again, I will win the game then in some other way. So yes, draw 4, thanks. Now I can go Tamiyo. Choose a card name. I will choose Nexus of Fate. And I milled some other 4 cards. That's fine. Now I can also escape Uro. Have a breeding pool here. Escape Uro. Green, blue. Land, land, land. A growth spiral, a fatal push. That's enough. Okay. Yep. Put the land into play. I might Uro again, actually, but maybe there is no reason to. I can Sanctuary back something. Let's Uro again. Let's Uro again. Keep this one. I think it's this one. I didn't like remember. Okay, that's fine. Now we go to end step, trigger, untap. Why did it pass? Why did it pass? Oh god. Okay, that's too bad that it passed. It shouldn't have. But okay, now they will attack all at Tamiyo, which is fine because I will push one of them. And actually with Tamiyo here, I can just win because I can take infinite turns and just take a snake from the graveyard. Go to blocks, block here. I want Tamiyo to stay alive, so I push another one. Push coming in surprisingly effective. Now they're going to fight. Oh, yes, that's perfectly fine. Yep. Remanding in 1-mana spell is. Yep. Yep. Field of the Dead, irrelevant, apparently. Okay, so let's fact end step. And we still hold up Cryptic. Okay, it doesn't matter how they split it. I'll draw 3 probably. I don't want to... We'll see. I'll take this pile. Absolutely. I'll take this pile. Now I'll take this pile. I will still take this pile, probably. Yeah, let's draw 3. That's the power of Fact or Fiction. It's just draw the best 3, you know? Just draw the best 3 and go to town. Okay, double Remand, that's fine. Go to untap. Now I can go fetch, Sanctuary back, Fact or Fiction. Oh, who would have thought? Go to attacks, trigger. Oh, draw Fact or Fiction, that's nice. Okay, I will cast Fact or Fiction. Boop. I will take the Fact or Fiction. Now I will use Tamiyo. Because I want to be able to Nexus now and then Nexus after I untap with like Reclamation. So now I go to end step. I float the mana. Okay. Now I Nexus. And I win. And we're still up on clock. Now I looked. 3 minutes up on clock still. Okay, I may take a lantern, 2 veils, maybe a Tasigur to make it awkward for them. 2 typhoons. That should be fine. I would cut 3 pushes here. I would probably trim an Uro because I would trim an Uro and probably like 2 snakes. So I might as well trim 3 snakes, I think. Yep. Oh, I like this. Oh, I like this. Reclamation plus Nexus. And that's actually too bad because Tamiyo was really clutch. Now, the thing is that she looked at top 4, right? And maybe found a card I wanted. But, like, I might as well brainstorm with the Jace, right? And look at 3. But actually get the cards, all of them. So I will have to see how relevant the minus is, for example, compared to Jace the Mind Sculptor. Oh, Sneaper Keeper. Oh, I love this. I love this. It's dirty, dirty, dirty gaming. Really interesting game. I'm really impressed by the shell. What happened there? Okay, we're starting with pool tapped. We could have played it untapped to threaten, I don't know, a dispute or something, but like, I don't think that's worth it. Like I'm not disputing a growth spiral in practice, and they probably know I'm not. I mean, I could dispute a growth spiral, but then they play the second round, they did pass, right? So I wouldn't have that opening for the spiral. So island pass. Now just to say my thoughts as I'm going, I'm thinking about Field of the Deading, the mana base still. So that's something potentially worth considering. Let's spiral. Now I assume they don't counter it. Yeah. Tap to Watery Grave. Absolutely, yep. Fact pass. So I will now charm, draw to hold up Veil. I think I should open notes and note down the things I might change in the deck and then use them in the wrap-up section. So 1, add Field of the Dead to the mana base. Now the thing is that I'm not saying things I 100% want to do. These are the things I think I might consider. You know, just kind of 2, cut the snakes. It's something I was thinking previously, obviously, right? So they haven't proven themselves. I don't want to write them off as of yet. Again, it's just thoughts right now on the things I might want to do. They remanded, that's fine. And now I will hold up the Sanctuary because it... Oh! In these kind of type of matchups, just hard cast Nexus end step is just so powerful. And I'm thinking of 3 reclamations. Point 3. 3 rec instead of 2. Maybe. I will respond now with the fact, because they have no way of punishing me when they add a land. Oh, just that's game over. No, this is Sanctuary for fact. This is Charm. This is also Sanctuary for Charm. Uro doesn't matter where it is. It's either in the graveyard to escape, on hand to cast. It's just like, doesn't matter. So I will draw 3 and have Uro in the graveyard. Yep. God, that's just messed up. Oh god, that's messed up. I really love the card Jace the Mind Sculptor, but Fact or Fiction is just something else, you know. Yep. So I'll probably have to clean up now, but that's fine. So I will play what? I'll probably just play the island. And I will clean up the Fetchland. The Fetchland is another green source, right? But I don't think I'm tapping out to escape Uro anytime soon anyway. So... now I've got 6 mana, so I've got Remand plus Charm plus Summer of Veil. Veil of Summer. So that's also pretty good. And I'm up to 5 minutes on the clock. Oh, I like this. Tell me in the comments if you liked it, if you like this approach to control. Because it's very much a control deck, right? Like, it just has a bit of a different top end. Instead of fielding them, we just have this mana advantage with Reclamation. We have just 1 Nexus of Fate. It's like the cleanest combo ever. Because Reclamation is just good with the Charm and Facts and so on, and Uro. Because you can main phase escape Uro and then Reclamation and tap. But also... Oh? What? They're putting a Remand on top. So they want to go Escape plus Remand plus Veil, probably. But that's fine, because then they just completely tap out. Just to have that Uro. I mean, just to have that. Not just to have that Uro, but... we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Attacking for 4. I might actually write an article about Reclamation. Let me know if you'd like that. I used to play a bit more of Reclamation decks. I've got 6 mana now. Okay, so they are... what? Tapping... that doesn't make sense. What in the world? Carnage Titan. What? Really? Yeah. Didn't expect that. I'll draw 2. Yep. And now I will... Do I want to... I don't want to use up Sanctuaries now. I will play Reclamation. And there is no way they can counter it through Remand Veil. Oh, they didn't put the Remand on top even. So they just fetched out Sanctuary for funsies. And now I can go Nexus hold up Veil. Can I not? Boop. It's 3. 7. Nexus hold up Remand Veil. Okay. Tiger player draws 2. That was a good game, opponent. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Okay, that's a nice draw. Now I can escape Uro and hold up. Yes, still hold up. Okay, so I can't hold up double Remand, so I will play Sanctuary to hold up double Remand, just in case. Put Fact on top. Oh, I love it. I genuinely so enjoy it right now. I have to exile the whole graveyard, which doesn't matter that much. I've got another charm here for potential reuse. They're gusting it. I will just Remand the gust. And now, even if they have like a fawn, that doesn't matter because I still have the untap. So, whatever. Trigger. I will put non-sanctuary because it has better targets. Solgai Lantern. Take out your Uro. Yes. End step. Cast 2 mana Fact of Fiction. Okay, yeah, sure. That's wild. So the advantage of having like a Reclamation type of Fact of Fiction thing, it can be attacked down. I will take 4 cards, thank you. And pass, I will clean up 2 of the lands, which will be Blast Zone and Island. So obviously I drew 4 but discarded 2, so basically I drew 2, but I think that's still fine. Because I've got the card draw here, Sanctuary is another fact, so that's fine. But maybe I still should have taken the fact aggressively, but the point was that Jace can be attacked down, bolted down, while fact is just happens, you know? So my opponent wants to go to attacks, which is fine. I won't, yeah. Oh, they're just passing. That's funny. I'll draw 2 maybe and step. Will I? Will I though? I won't. I tap 3 then. I've got. Actually, let's not. Let's not do. Let's draw with the lantern first maybe. Because they don't have an Uro. Oh yeah, let's do that. Yep. Let's put fact on top. Yep. And let's untap. Okay. Now. I will attack with Uro. Because if it dies, doesn't matter. They will block it, and that's like, sure. This is not how I'm actually winning, is it? And they just don't block. I can respect that. So play another Reclamation. Okay. So now I can play a Tasigur. And exile everything that's not Fact of Fiction. And I can use his ability, which is very nice here. Okay, go to end step. Float mana. 1 green. Untap. Float all the mana. Maybe let's float more green, just in case I just have more veils. And let's just fact. Can they please start counter? Oh! So now I can take Nexus and I've got all the cards in the graveyard. Choose pile 1. Cast Nexus of Fate. I'm still up 5 minutes, mind you. I'm still up 5 minutes. Yeah. Nice Cryptic Command. Veil. Dirty. I'm having so much fun. We could end this league right here. Oh, another Cryptic Command. Okay, I will remand my Veil. Cast Veil of Summer. Resolves. Use Fact or Fiction. Actually, maybe I'll just upload one match because it's just taking forever, and maybe I'll just finish the league in some other time. Maybe, I think. Yeah, let's do that. Let's just make it a match. Yeah, just pile what? Choose pile 1. Grove Spiral, Flooded Strand, Trigger, Sanctuary, put Fact on top. Yup, yes. So I will draw 2. Can I? Thank you very much. Cast Fact or Fiction. Oh, that's a nice split of cards, isn't it? That was a nice split of cards, wasn't it? Nice. That was a really nice match. 30 minutes, the whole match, but I think it really did showcase the power of the deck. And I think, and what I've got here, no, add field, cut snakes, 2 reg. I don't know. Maybe we'll see in some other time in the future. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I think this match will satisfy all of you, and we'll come back to some other matches. So thank you very much for watching. Please remember to hold my hand. Let's pass the turn together. And we will see you next time. Cheers!